T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. All 3 engines up and running.
I don't care how you do it, just let it knock. This that dope spot, right back jumping. You better knock, knock, knock. Think you messing with us, you better not. We don't care what we do it, we let it knock. I don't care how you do it, just let it knock. This that dope spot, right back jumping. You better knock, knock, knock. Think you messing with us, you better not. We don't care what we do it, we do it. First dose, another dose, the most, the host. The more I boast, the more I gross. This that
Shak Value Radio. Deals and drills are in full effect.
What up, y'all? What up? How y'all doing tonight? Deals and drills are definitely in full effect. Do me a favor. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm having an issue right now with audio on my end, but I want to make sure y'all can hear me on your end. And again, first of all, thanks for tuning in to Shak Value Media, Shak Value Radio, rather. I'm your facilitator, Shak. What's good, everybody? Duchess, what is up, my lovely wife? Christina. Fantastic beat, Red Room. If you can hear me, throw some emojis up. Let me know we're good on the audio, please. Good brother Ed. If y'all can hear me, let me know, please. Throw some emojis in the chat. Let me know we're good on the audio. I'm low? Okay. I'll see what I can do about that. In the meantime, between time, as long as y'all can hear me, I'm gonna go ahead and rock out, and I'll adjust on the fly as we go. We got an interesting show for y'all tonight. Tonight we'll be talking about getting help from your exes. Is it cool? Is it all right? Does it depend on the situation, the circumstances, the relationship? And I also want to talk about femininity. And I need the ladies to tune in with me tonight. I need the ladies to answer a few questions. All right? So we could talk about some things tonight. I got some clips we're going to get into as well, and we got a gang of music. So we're not going to hold anybody up. We're not going to play with anybody's children tonight. We're going to rock out accordingly. All right? So I'm going to give y'all a second to tag and bag and get everybody in accord of what's going on. In the meantime, between time, let's show some love. This is what we going to do here. What are we going to do here? I'm looking for somebody. I can't find them. I'm looking for them. If I can't find them, I'm just going to rock out with something else. But I wanted to do this one. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. This is the Amade the Apostle featuring Ghostface Killer. Yeah. And my man Dude. Let's get it, man. Here we go. Shak Value. When we come back, community conversation. Grown folk time.
Let's get this money. Yeah, nigga. Shit, rock star shit. Radiohead and all them niggas, all them fly names. Yeah, Green Day, Van Halen, Metallica suit. Yeah, Ozzy. Shout out to Ozzy. Yo, yo, Wallows Chris, the duffel bag, got a straight meal. Black Onyx dice, I'm off in the grill. Party and bullshit, the gun got a full clip. Stop running your trap, you get gapped for that loose slip. Triple goose, feel like an OJ glove. And them Gucci seats in the jet is nothing but love. Push comes to shove, I'ma burn a half an ounce in the Skylark. Ice cold Dos Equis, I don't fuck with the land shark. AMG Bach with the glass steering wheel. Petrified wood dash with a crystal windshield. White tires, gold diamond flakes in the paint jar. Shit so sexy when you look, you get your dick hard. Impeccable, I'm more than intellectual. Dog throwing dawn that'll stir fry your vegetables. Tone candle, murk your grandma. For them dead presidents, you should never bite the hand, Paul.
Authors, writers of the next saga, slaying vultures, cultivators of the culture, guardians of the forefathers. Burn your tape on the altar, then fly off in the salsa. Rap entertainers, you come here, you enter danger, you hard hit. Mama told you not to play with strangers. This a different chamber, from a different manger. LMC trilogy, a certified banger. We next up like them automated tests. restless. Niggas can't measure up, rate your staff like the settlers. We coming for cash and all the etceteras. Cryptocurrency, digital embezzlers, advanced like Nvidia laugh. We turn the city up. Songs go viral and spread like chlamydia. Influencers move like influenza. Through the winters, Miss Moringa with the ginger. Skip karate, the sequences Fibonacci. Sipping sake with chicken teriyaki. Yak me, isosceles, strangle offense, monopolies. The dynasty fulfillment of an ancient prophecy. Blessed at birth like my brother, we born divine. You stressed and cursed, outdated and lost in time. I'm like King the Conqueror. The slang is marvelous. Protect the sacred timeline. The whole game should honor us. Motherfucker. We the authors, writers of the next saga. Slater vultures, cultivators of the culture. Guardians of the forefathers. Burn your tape on the altar, then fly off in the salsa. Rap entertainers, you come here, you enter danger. You are here. Mama told you not to play with strangers. This a different chamber, from a different manger. LMC trilogy, a certified banger.
My work's my hustle, my shirt lift, I'ma bust you. Paranoia for niggas who can't afford lawyers. Sitting high sequoias, coming off my voyage. You ever left this earth? You should go explore it. Gourmet dolls display art. Poesy, you can't categorize or stare in your eyes. Man amongst men, king amongst kings. Marine regime when I walk through, talk the deuce. Respectfully, or this Nike checker be. Dead in your ass, need bread in a Brinks bag. Getting hefty but the whip lefty. Goes to goat, armor day this introductory. Ambidextrous, Dizzy Gillespie hits. Generational wealth, proceeding off excellence. We Teflon dons and quine what your texture is. I've been a ruler, can't design a nigga measurements.
We the authors, writers of the next saga. Slater vultures, cultivators of the culture. Guardians of the forefathers. Burn your tape on the altar, then fly off in the salsa. Rap entertainers, you come here, you enter danger. You are here. Mama told you not to play with strangers. This a different chamber, from a different manger. LMC trilogy, a certified banger.
All right, y'all. That was Amade the Apostle, Deuce, and Ghostface Killer. All right. Let's get ahead and get into the conversation, y'all. Shall we? A Gritty Gang. What's good? What's good? I appreciate you tuning in. You know what I mean? Me and my wife. Appreciate you tuning in. Oh, man. So how y'all doing tonight? Everybody good? You know? Gritty Gang, you good? All right, man. Turn my mic up. I'm do what I can, yo. I'm on a new setup. I don't know what's going on with it. Let's see what I can do. I can see it is low. Let's see if I can turn it up somewhere. Is this better? Is this better? Testing one. Is this better? This should be a little better. It looks like it's better. Y'all saying the volume is low. I hear you. I hear you. It should be better though. Right now. All right. Let's get into the conversation. Yeah. Yeah, let's get into this conversation. We're gonna do the conversation about help. Should you be taking help from your ex? Let's talk about this on the other side. Here we go.
I mean, I'm looking at this from like being married. If something happens and my husband expresses that he's unable to do something, but I
hold up. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that? Let me do this. Let's do this right here. Let's do that.
this is so this
Okay. Okay, I don't know why I can't hear this. Can y'all hear the clip? This new setup is killing me. Okay, y'all can hear the clip. Okay, let's go.
This is, and I'm looking at this from like being married. If something happens and my husband expresses that he's unable to do something, but I know through my connections or resources or friends or whatever that I can make it happen, I'm gonna explain to him, I think I got it, and if he ain't got it and I gotta figure it out, just let me figure it out, And I think from there you just gotta, go cry in the corner if it's really bothering you that much. Because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna let things fall around here just because you can't do it. It's a partnership. Like, so where you're lacking, I'm gonna have to pick up the slack. So if you got a problem with the source of the money, just don't ask me, because I'm gonna get it wherever it is to be got. It could be my mama. Hell, it could be your mama. It could be an ex. It doesn't matter who it is.
Does that leave you?
I don't care. It doesn't leave me with anything. It leaves me with my mortgage being paid. That is what I'm worried about. It leaves me with my lights. It leaves me with my car note.
Correct.
being paid.
But does that leave you with security in your relationship?
Yeah, because he's come through every other time. And I understand what you're saying, but I also get that he's not going to be able to deliver every single time for every single thing, And I think that you just got to give your partner grace and understand that. And I know some men, they want to always be able to come through, or this is, and I'm
All right. Let's talk about it. ATA, what's good? We let off the show. Let me see if I can change this audio. Sure. Why can't I change this audio source? Let's see. It will not let me change. Let me see. I'm doing what I can. Forgive me. Can y'all at least hear me though? Is this better? Can y'all hear me? I mean, if I'm low, I'm low. But if you can hear me, that's what matters right now, because it is what it is. So it seems like people are saying not from the ex, right? Now this woman is married also. This woman is married. So she's saying the man got to get over it. That bro just got to get over it. He got to go in a room and cry if he can't provide. So if he can't provide, he has to go in a room and cry. Where we at with this? Ladies, would you be okay with your husband getting money to help y'all pay bills from his ex? And does the situation matter? Is it situational? What if y'all are all family friends, right? The ex is remarried, y'all all one happy commingling entity, right? Right? Y'all in this whole little circle where y'all cool, right? Y'all okay. Is it still cool then to ask your ex? Like, is it ever okay when you're in a committed relationship? And we're going to talk about marriage on this one, because this woman is a married woman, and she's speaking from her perspective. She does sound like hell on wheels. Let me tell you this. I didn't know she was married. I just found out maybe 2 clips ago that she was married, because every time I hear this woman speaking, she sounds wild to me. She sounds like she's leading the hyenas. However, she's married. Right? So where we at with this? Is this okay? Is there a situation? Because she's saying, so here's my take on it. This sister don't seem like she willing to thug it out. She seemed like if it's not okay, then she ain't with, like, she's not willing. So again, I'm not saying anyone should be sleeping in the car. I'm not saying anyone should be I'm not saying that. However, I'm saying this woman is not seen appeared that she's not willing to thug it out with her husband. She's not willing to go through thick and thin. If it's got to be thin, she's going to go to her ex to make sure it's not thin. In my opinion, that's out of pocket. Fantastic says she's loose. Fantastic says she's loose. So talk to me. Answer my question. Is there any situation? Woo! Bizzle said ain't nothing wrong with the car. Now again, ain't nobody talking about no permanent situation where y'all supposed to be just out in the street. However, however, are you now going to go sell ass because you don't want to be on the street? Can I go out? Can I go out and start robbing people and robbing banks and selling drugs? You know, like at what point? At what point? Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. So Life says, hey, Life, I think you got to get there first, Life. Life says, if I got married and my husband's ex-wife gonna pay our mortgage and she's married and her husband says it's okay, then she's like, You say that. You say that, Life. However, let me ask you this, Life. Hot seat or anything. Like, have you been locked in like that to know what that would feel like? Have you been locked in like that to know how you would feel about your man after you did that? So here's the other thing, ladies. Ladies, here's what I want you to think about. Okay, you go to your ex and your ex fixes that situation. How are you looking at your man? How are you looking at your man? That's the question, right? Are you still looking at your man like he's the man when your ex took care of your situation? Are you still going to be able to look at your man like he's your man? That's a question for you. That's a question for y'all. Right? Because a lot of times, ladies, you got to understand what really drives you, right? What's gonna make you still be comfortable in your femininity? What's gonna be comfortable with you with that man in your presence? What vision are you gonna have of that man? You have to be aware of these are things that drive you. So be aware of some of your decisions, because some of those decisions could be contrary to what really drive you, and to what outcome you really want, and to the outcome that's really gonna move you the right way. I think you need to be conscious of that. However, Life, again, that is the question I put out there, right? Like, what if y'all are cool? What if everyone's cool? Is that okay? Is that okay? You know? Is that okay? If y'all are all cool and all the dynamics are the dynamics, is that all right? No, definitely he's gonna be the break glass in case of an emergency. Let me see what Fantastic is saying. Fantastic Beat says, if the ex is financially involved, he's definitely getting a return on his investment. And if he isn't, what he does get is a return on he gets a return on his investment on being yo to you, right? He definitely does get that. He definitely still gets to feel like he's saving you. He definitely gets to look at that man as less than. He definitely gets to look at that man as less than. I guarantee you that. If I help my ex and she has a man, I'm definitely looking at her man as less than. So let me go back. Christina says the only time let me make sure I get over. She said the only time it's okay is if your ex is the father of your kids and he contributes anyway. I talked to my husband first to see if he's comfortable with asking for some extra money from him. Okay. Noted. Red Room just give us gas for the car. So, men, how do you feel about what Christina just put on the table? How y'all feel about what Christina just put on the table? If Yo was already kicking out child support, he's giving, well, not even child support, right? He's supporting his seed, right? And she said, all right, well, I'm gonna ask Yo to double up this month, or ask Yo if he can give a little extra this month. How do you feel about that? Is that the same as is that the same, or is it semantics, or is it just money in a different pot? Like, what's that? What's that for y'all, brothers? Talk to me. What is that for y'all? Is that acceptable? Is that still not acceptable? I'm gonna hear from some married men as well. Talk to me, brothers, because I got a few of y'all here. Married, formerly married, long term. Talk to me, brothers. How y'all feel about this? What Christina just said. So Christina said she wouldn't even go to Yo unless that situation was there, but she still would talk to her husband first. So Christina, let me ask you this. What if your husband says, nah, we're gonna thug it the way we thug it? What if your husband says that, Christina? Where are you at with it? You can ask anybody you want to ask. However, you can't go ask Yo. Where you at with that, Christina? And brothers, where y'all at with what Christina just said? Talk to me, y'all. I want to hear what y'all got to say on it. And let me check my, okay. Let's see. Christina says if he says no, then they'll figure it out. Okay, I like that, Christina. Brothers, how are y'all with Christina put on the table? Come on, brothers, y'all being slow on the cookie clap. Let's go. Where y'all at? With me, that's a good one, Christina. I don't know if I would be okay with it if, here's my thing. I'm definitely not borrowing money from your ex. You're definitely not borrowing money from your ex, right? However, am I good with him giving extra money for the child? I don't know, because then I mean, what are you saying? Are you, because now you got a lot of this nigga. You got a lot of this nigga and tell him the little Tavon Jr. Needs some extra school money. What are you telling them? Are you telling them, listen, we're a little stretched thin right now. Can you throw me a little extra? Like, what are you saying? What do you like? What is that conversation like, Christina? Because again, the thing is, on the man's side, and I know we shouldn't lead with ego, and I don't suggest we should. However, we can't not even ego, right? Pride, right? We can't act like that's not there. We can't act like that doesn't drive men. So I don't know if I'm good with that man having power over me, period. I don't know if I'm good with that man looking at me as less than in any shape, form, or fashion. Especially when he's Ray J, he hit it first. Hey, listen, metrics matter. There's some things that are on the table, right? That may not be tangible, right? Right? Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it happens to the best of us, Christina. However, you hear what I'm saying? Like, there's some things that drive us, right? And I don't know, yo. That's I don't know. However, I don't know enough to know that I think I'm not good with it just because I don't know, right? I would really have to do some searching and some conversing, some meditating and some other shit about that, to be honest. However, just off top, just like topical, I don't feel like I'm there, to be honest. I don't feel like I can let that man you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think I'm good with that. I think we would just have to make a way and thug that out. But I'm not, no, I don't think I'm good with that. Hey, mama. So Christina says she thinks that she said it depends on the ex, because he may not even look down on the husband for it at all. May not is a that's a hard two to carry, sis. May not is a hard two to carry. You know? And again, let me ask you this. How are you going to look at your man? And this is a question. This is not me making a statement. This is a legitimate question. How are you going to look at your man, your current man, knowing that your ex-man helped y'all out? Like, is he still him to you? Is he not on a lower pedestal somehow? These are questions. These are questions. Now, don't get it twisted. There is some feeling behind these questions, right? Right? However, these are real questions. These are real questions, y'all. Also, if y'all haven't liked the broadcast, please like the broadcast. Please, whatever platform you're watching on, Facebook or the YouTube machine, please like the broadcast. I'll greatly appreciate that. And see, so that's the thing. That's the thing, Miss T. He's helping with, let's say, he's helping with let's say utilities, let's say light, let's say rent, let's say mortgage. You know what? Let's say mortgage. Let's just say mortgage, Miss T. Let's just say mortgage. Let's just say mortgage. Christina says a one-off is no problem. She's not gonna look down on her man. Yeah. I'm not talking about your man being in that situation, right? Because shit does happen, I guess, right? Shit happens. However, you going to get it from your ex-man. Not you going to get it from your sister, your cousin, your mom, your father, right? You're going to get it from your ex. Right? That's what I'm saying. Christina says she doesn't have a, and this is the other thing. This is what I'm saying to y'all. When you have the ladies, you have man math going on. You have man math going on. And I know y'all don't like to. However, you should factor that in sometimes. You should, because it's bigger than Nino Brown, right? And I'm not saying for this particular scenario, however, like, if you don't factor in what drives a man, what moves a man, what won't move a man, what a stagnate a man, you may be shooting yourself in the foot, right? You may be doing yourself a disservice. So you should factor in those things. You should factor in those things. And Fantastic Beat that he doesn't have a problem with men doing for their kids. Christina Bunch said she's gonna have to thug it out. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. It can be messy. It can be messy, and I think just as we watched the clip of Miss T, you missed the clip, but we had a married woman saying that her husband just gonna have to go in the bedroom and cry because if he can't do it and her ex can, she's gonna go to her ex and get it done. So there are women who out here who they don't care. They're not gonna be uncomfortable. Right? So her whole point was she's gonna make that man uncomfortable before she's uncomfortable. And again, to each his own, right? We're just putting food for thought in the room to thought. That's all we're doing. So we're not going to stand on this topic too long. We got another topic coming up. However, this is going to play into that, right? This is going to play into that topic. So let's keep moving, y'all. Let's keep moving. I appreciate y'all also. Again, I'm not here to talk to you. I'm here to talk with you. All right? So let's go ahead and keep it moving. I'm going to put this next clip up. Let's see. Oh, my dual screening. Here we go. This jiffy right here. And again, please like the broadcast. I don't see enough. I don't see what I should be seeing. Please like the broadcast if you haven't. Greatly appreciate that. Thank you kindly. Let's see. We're gonna go to, here we go, this clip right here. Here we go, y'all. We're gonna talk about this on the other side.
We don't care about how independent you are. We don't care about how much money you make. We don't care about what Ivy League school you went. It does not matter to us. Why is it that you find Anthony Davis for $300 million is what he made? He just married the waitress. What woman in here, $300 million, gonna marry the man in the drive-thru? You don't raise your hands because I'm gonna kick you out of here for lying. You're not gonna do it. You 300 million strong, and he's saying, "Can you please drive up, man?" Hold on for a second. You want biscuits with that? He looked kind of good. I like the way his nameplate is. You ain't gonna give him the. He can't even ask you a question outside of that restaurant. That's the truth. But you can take a man who's a multi-billionaire and she comes from nothing. She can be walking barefoot with dirty feet. But if there's something about her that he likes, that's who he's going to marry. It's just the truth. It's how we are. Why? We're provided. I can change all of that. I can put shoes on her feet. I can clean her up. I can do all of that. I can't buy femininity.
Woo. My man said, you can't buy femininity. Talk to me, chat. How y'all feel about that? And I want to talk. I want to ask the ladies, like, what is femininity to y'all? Like, what is that? Right? What is that? Because I'm gonna tell you, the brother was speaking some truth. The brother was speaking some truth, and it goes back to what I was saying about what drives men. Right? What drives men? What makes men want to man even more? Right? It's that superpower. It's that superpower that you ladies have. Right? So that is the carrot. The one thing that men cannot give themselves is that fem shit. We can't get that from our homeboy. I can't get that from 99. I can't get that from my circle. I can't get that from Red Room. I was just up in Delaware last week kicking it with in Red Room. I ain't getting not near bit of fem energy from y'all. But I took my wife. And I definitely got it from her. Red Room gave me a place to record. It was a roof. It was electricity. It was bed. It was a bed there. I could have slept there if I wanted. It was a fridge, a full kitchen. But guess what Red Room couldn't give me? So there's something that drives us, and that should be the thing that's led with from women that want men of quality and substance, right? So, and some comments from the last topic. Ed said a man will always feel away. He'll always feel away. But yeah, Genius, what's good? You good? You good? You haven't missed the music yet. We on our second topic for the night before we get to the music. But yeah, so right now, like we're talking about that fem energy, right? That fem energy, like that's what men want from women primarily, and everything that comes with it, because that is what we cannot provide for ourselves. We can thug it out and go try to make some money. We can go get a skill set. We can buy a house, a car. We can shoot a gun. We can punch a nigga in the face. What we can't do is what y'all do. What we can't provide is what y'all provide. We can't do that for our own kids. So there's something that you have that no one else has that you should be leading with, that you should be fighting with, that you should be loving with. That is the tip of the spear. And that is what men are looking for, primarily. Quality men. Because I'm sure you got a dark-skinned Jermaine in a Tavon somewhere that wants a couch or wants a, or I'm sure there are homosexuals out there. However, that's not my population. That is not who I speak to. That is not who I serve. That is not my congregation, nor my calling to minister to. I'm talking to people who want quality. I'm talking to people who value social capital. I'm talking to people who value the quality social dynamics. That's who I'm talking to. Everyone else, we gonna let them die where they fall. We don't give them nothing. No energy, no water, nothing. They die where they fall, right? We don't have that. We don't have that type of time. So understand what drives us. When I say us, I mean all of us. Brothers understand what drives women. Women understand what drives the men. Factor that into your equation. Put that into your math. Carry the two for Christ's sake. Right? Because it's bigger than Nino Brown. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. Right? Certain things we don't care about as men. Certain things women, y'all don't care about. I dig it. However, to not acknowledge that means that we don't know what you do care about. Right? That's my shock value. That's my shock value. Where we at on this, y'all? Where we at on this? I'm gonna pay a bill. I'm gonna give y'all time to comment on what I just said. I'm gonna pay a bill. When we come back, we'll get into some music. I got a lot of music, and we'll get into it. In the meantime, between time, let's do this.
Ever wish for a love that lifts you higher? A love that mirrors your inner radiance? It all starts with you. With the Love Attraction Guided Journal, become the queen and attract the king you deserve. This is a 28-day self-love journey designed to help you align with your best self and attract the partner you've been waiting for. This is your roadmap to unlocking confidence, defining your dream partner, and creating the love you deserve. All in just 15 minutes a day. It's time to embody your inner queen and attract your king. Are you ready? Become the queen and attract the king you deserve. Your next chapter starts now. Go to destinationdiana.com and click on Shop for the journal options.
That's what it is. Shout out to my sister Deanna. She actually has a book coming out. Believe it or not, the book is called Break Up Now. Right? So the mindset is don't let your boyfriend stop you from getting to your husband, right? Don't let your boyfriend get in the way of your husband. Or don't let whatever situation you're in get in the way of your future, right? So she has that book out. She has that book that's coming out in September. So I'll definitely have her on, and she'll talk about that and talk about some pretty much what I'm getting from the gist of it is, and it's something that I've said a long time. There's no honor in suffering, right? There's no honor in suffering, right? Suffering just cause, nah, we're not doing that. So we're gonna move on, but let me get to some comments from the last topic. Amadeus the Apostle says, that's nature, that's 100% how it should be. We should be considering nature in our operating system, 1,000,000,000%. A lot of people like to talk about social constructs and social engineering. That exists and that's there, and we're all affected by it. However, there's some shit that's baked into the cake that we should not be ignoring. There's some shit that's 1,000,000,000% baked into the cake, and we should be taking that into account. All right. Genius, thank you. We appreciate that. All right. So yeah, let's get into it, y'all. I know what y'all here for. Besides the dope conversation, play the spread. Miss T talking. Miss T talking. Divine order. Divine order. Divine order. Like we all got parts to play. Right? Every team has people to play their position. Every team. And everyone has a position to play internally and externally. No matter if it's micro or macro. We all have our part. We all have our lanes. We all have our subject matter expertise, and we all have something that's literally baked into our cake that we're designed to do. And we should be doing that thing. We should be doing that thing. All right? So let's keep moving, and we're going to get to play the spread. I appreciate everyone tuning in. Please, again, make the algorithm do what it do, right? Throw some likes and all that stuff, right? Do what it's supposed to do, y'all. Treat me like you don't know me. Treat me like you don't know me. Show me the love y'all show the podcast and the streamers that y'all don't know, that don't give a damn about y'all, that ain't got y'all best interest at heart, that are really broken clocks. I'm sorry. Yeah, they're broken clocks. And remember, we've already established broke clocks are not right twice a day. They're right once a day. Because even though it said 6, it ain't the right 6. It's 6 a.m., not 6 p.m. So yeah, it's still wrong. A broke clock is right once a day, not twice. All right? We're going to change that narrative. In the meantime, between time, play the spread. All right, so I'm gonna play songs. I haven't heard the songs. I'm gonna hear the songs when you hear the song, right? That's how it goes. So if you like the song, you type 1. If you don't like the song, you type 2. Now, critiques, feedback, and all that is acceptable and expected. We're in cookout mode, y'all. Let's get to it, all right? So, hold on, let me go back to these comments real quick before we move on. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Oh, also, the description is in, the link is in the description. If you want to come on air with me and chop it up, you can do that. You could have been did that, but you can still do that. All right, the link is always in the description. So you can come right on air and chop it up with me, give your opinion of whatever we're talking about or whatever song or whatever. All right? There we go. Talk to him. Talk to him. All right. Let's go, y'all. Play the spread. We're not going to hold a water anymore. Let's go ahead and get to it. First up, oh, and I don't tell you who it is unless it gets played. All right? So let's start off with Early. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna have to see what's going on with that song. It's just cutting out. So we're gonna move to this next Skippy right here. Let's go with this. And I'll get that straight.
survived the aftermath, ain't spaz. I've been down to my last. Time to double back to stack up the bag. I'm locked in like I'm supposed to be. Know it's me when the flow proceeds. Got me focused on trust funds for both the C's, holding D's. Cause ownership always trumps the lease. Pull up my sleeves. I looked in the mirror more than 1,000 times. Switch the negative toxic thoughts to alkaline. Mind right, body right. One life to get it right. Late night stuck in my thoughts. I chose to follow my heart. I bet it all on me and sacrifice everything. Connect dots, cross all T's, dot all I's, apply pressure. You need stamina to catch up. You lack faith from day one, that's where you messed up. Urban healers, we raised the bar so now they feel us. And we ain't even have to switch lanes, now who the realest? I stayed true to myself, I'm still winning.
Willpower, been a skilled driver. I'm in the field, partner. Y'all in Foot Locker. Remember being locked up, this don't look proper. Mom's crying, DA line. Fuck, I gotta do with my wings, should be flying. They'll never count time for granted. You know, just couldn't understand it. Coming from the old earth that is, kid. Wisdom is to help a brother. Prison is a motherfucker, but poverty gon' kill us all. Don't respect each other. Main course on a fat man's plate. Early bird get the worm. I'm hoping y'all ain't late. Chiropractic for you backwards, niggas back ain't straight. Can't see forward cause shorty booty enormous. Jay-Z told you when your casket lay dormant. Boy, think I said doormat. Pray for him. Educate the weaksters. May turn to be leaders. At your graduation, we'll be yelling from the bleachers. He made it out without a reasonable doubt. You should be proud. You got more degrees in your scout.
Salutations, let's celebrate a classic in the making. Cinematic witness magic in creation. Divine dedication. My mind rise above the allegations. Established in the world's finest nation. No matter the occasion. My final analysis amazing. Style got the women salivating. In the time of innovation, we came with the knowledge of the ancients. With power that can conjure up a nation. Don't sponsor information if you can't offer validation. The conquered offer look for salvation. Behold, the flow is messianic. Hope it stretch across the Atlantic. Plant the seeds, right? You bless the planet. Tired of moving through this shit without tutelage. Where speaking truthfulness can make you a fugitive. Peep the games if you studious. Every L is a lesson, even in pain is usefulness.
All right, y'all. Look like y'all feeling that song. Okay. That is Amadei the Apostle. Amadei the Apostle. And he calls that Salutations. And that's him, Deuce, and Don P. We'll keep it moving. Let's go with this one right here. Let me delete this one right quick. So I can put that back up. Let's go with, why not? Right here. Bomb. Shak Value Radio, y'all.
Peace, Oracle. Peace. Yeah. Picture dreams of sinners. May God forgive us. Picture dreams of sinners. May God forgive us. May God forgive us. Pictures, dreams of sinners. May God forgive us. Yeah. Yeah. King gave us a dream. Malcolm woke us up. Stevie had a vision. Picture my intuition. Never lacking consistency. Reminiscing over you. Teardrops on my photo albums too. Butter taught a nigga how to ride a bike. Skippy taught a nigga how pay attention. Cost to beat the system, cost to beat you senseless. iPhones play the witness. Framing niggas, slow photo shots of painting negative image. My lenses couldn't be clearer. Voodoo dolls and cracked mirrors. Pins sharper than ever. Who let the sinners in? Yeah. Man in the mirror. Look at the sinner. I can hear the whispers. Can you hear the whispers? Reflection of a sinner. Man in the mirror. Look at the sinner. I can hear the whispers. Can you hear the whispers? Reflection of a sinner. Man in the mirror. Look at the sinner. I can hear the whispers. Can you hear the whispers?
Yo, my nana warned me not to let them in. They tried to trick me because of my sins, so I had to search deep for the God within. Patterns had to end, evil whispers in the wind. I hear them saying life. The streets will stretch you like a back bend. Cold death lurking, swore I seen it coming, felt it pressing on me like the Grim Reaper. My soul, they want it. They'll take your innocence to gaslight you crazy single mother out of hatred. Sank into my babies. I'm praying the walls don't cave in. Dark, decaying in my heart, reaching out. Nobody came to save me. It gave me anxiety seeing my brother taken from me. The blood splattered on the walls, had me shaking ugly cries. It'll have you wondering why, how so much destruction happened under blue, beautiful skies. Men lie, women lie, now numbers too. I think I'm born again. Lately I've been having deja vu from a city that's unforgiving. Niggas lust for beautiful women. Pay attention, lost souls, they hurting so bad. Hope that they don't give in on the gram. They pose fake for the pictures. Lot of fathers missing, so lonely mothers kissing women. Abandoned buildings, expressing the rawness of true life feelings. Loud as a rifle, aimed at the open sky like the ceiling. Man in the mirror, look at the sinner. I can hear the whispers. Can you hear the whispers? Reflection of a sinner. Man in the mirror, look at the sinner. I can hear the whispers. Can you hear the whispers? Reflection of a sinner. Man in the mirror, look at the sinner. I can hear the whispers. Can you hear the whispers? Reflection of a sinner.
All right. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think y'all know. I think y'all know at least one person that was on that song. All right, that was Like the Oracle featuring, I think it was Willie, and they call that Sinners. All right, Like the Oracle, y'all. She has a project coming out called, actually she has a double jiffy coming out. I think it's called, one of it's called Moon Whalers. I don't know what the other one is, or if that's a double. I don't know. I don't make the news, I just read the paper. And that's the information I have. All right? So we'll keep it moving. Like the Oracle, y'all. So let's go with, let's see if we got this jiffy up now. Let's go.
Big VBS, FTA. Port of Wilmington. Yeah. I got you, like.
Damn, this beat is lovely,
Are they with me or against me? If I'm dreaming, someone pinch me. I used to walk around while they had 10 speed. Didn't even know I felt that it wasn't fair. Through all my hardships, I remain prepared. This the story of my life, it ain't no sequel to it. This the album of the year, it ain't no prequel to it. Every time I drop a tape, you hear me speaking fluent. On the mission, it's aligned and the lines congruent. I'm a legend of the blacktop. Matter of fact, a legend of the back block. And I ain't never made it to a trap stop. I was outside when outside was the backdrop. And Andy Griffin started spin Matt like you dig. Now I'm with Philly Free, Rockefeller Family Tree. I branched out just to turn these beats into a killing spree. I'm from Wilmington, that's why I come off so aggressive. I can turn a close game into a 2-possession. What you know about the odds being 3-1? But your faith never wavering, cause you know it can be done. Before I got with Lovely Lake and I did the song with Sun, I was really on 5th on a legendary run. Better than my DNA, I'ma always make a way. VBS, the Imperial, mixed with FTA. Better than my DNA, I'ma always make a way. VBS, the Imperial, mixed with FTA.
Call me Jamaican shower posse free. None of y'all can rock with me. Clip hang out of the hammer liking apostrophes. Climb from the bottom, had the faith of a mustard seed. Cross me, it'll be funerals and doctor fees. Never diss a nigga that spit phrases like Socrates. And told cinematics, it'll be caskets or colostomies. Second at the pastor, put your body in the ground. I scoop your baby mama up, then I take your youngins on shopping sprees. Used to sling crack, armed robberies, couple kidnaps. Been done with that, workforce development, how I give back. Matter of fact, let's address the elephant in the room. I got signed, then I made a lot of millions, you don't dig that. Had kidney failure, kept it wavy, you don't dig that. Mercedes after Mercedes, and you don't dig that. Been eating off rap for 20 plus, we making big racks. That's the main reason why we always holding big gas. Matter of fact, it's 25, May 21st. I recorded this on big birthday, so this a big fact. Y'all know I lost my kids, I'm trying to keep it non-violent, but I did some felony favors and niggas ain't forget that. Just know it ain't a thing to get you sprayed, so don't forget that. So miss me with the nonsense, cause it really is a mismatch. Y'all should call the cops when you see freeway. I'd get your body broke apart before they go to dispatch, nigga.
Shout out to Lovely Lady on the beat. That was PX featuring Freeway, and they call that Make a Way. Shout out to Lovely Lady. Her project is Is it out or is it coming out? Damn it, brain cells die every day. Hey, good brother, hey, give me the info. I can't remember. The project is either out or coming out very shortly, but either way, we'll be dropping jewels from that project very shortly and very frequently. All right, so don't fear. However, you should be tapped in tapped in to Lovely Lay on IG. All right, so make sure y'all follow Lovely Lay Beats on IG. That was Freeway. So Lovely Lay is out that area. And she rocks with Philly a lot. Shout out to Lovely Lay. I believe she's rocking with the Delaware crew. Shout out to Wilmington. Red Room is in Wilmington. And yeah, but that was 1,000,000,000% Freeway. So you thought it was Freeway because it was Freeway. We got people doing big things here, man. Shout out Amade the Apostle, who we just played a song with Ghostface. So yeah, it's real in the field. Lovely Lay produced that Gritty Gang. You are so behind the curve. Lovely Lay is an outstanding producer, young lady who's been sending music to the show for about a year now. She's phenomenal, and you need to tap in. I think Shay Ray would really, benefit from having some Lovely Lay production. And matter of fact, anyone on this earth would benefit from having Lovely Lay production. So yeah, tap in, Gritty Gang. If you need me to alley-oop, I will alley-oop. All right. So and good brother A is very familiar with who Che Ray is, Gritty Gang. All right. So I suggest some type of Voltron. All right. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Make sure you please like the broadcast if you haven't. I would appreciate that. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's go with rock this.
Shots rang out in an instant. Fired to the chest, now the suspect's down. Can you guess his description? Yes, blackmail, this is not profound. What's the reason they killed him? He had no gun, murder unexplained. No history of crime, losing man, the violence stop from this country's inception. The slaughter of blacks has been this way. With this coming election, the more things change, they remain the same. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like. Ducking from the police, 'cause I'm black in America. Running from the police, state-sponsored murderers. Murderers, here come the murderers. Murderers, here come the murderers. Be wary of the day when vengeance is deployed. Shoot in your direction, rob your mother of her joy. Your arrogance blinds you from the threat you create. It won't be very long before the streets disintegrate. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like. Ducking from the police, 'cause I'm black in America. Running from the police, state-sponsored murderers. Murderers, here come the murderers. Murderers, here come the murderers. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like. Ducking from the police, 'cause I'm black in America. Running from the police, state-sponsored murderers. Murderers, here come the murderers. Murderers, here come the murderers. Here come the murderers. They shoot to kill the murderers. Here come the murderers. They shoot to kill the murderers. Here come the murderers. They shoot to kill the murderers. Vengeance is deployed. Here come the murderers. They shoot to kill the murderers. Vengeance is deployed.
Yeah, nah, that guitar was crazy. That guitar was real crazy. All right, y'all like that? That was a brother from New York called Oni Finney, and he calls that murderer. Shout out to him. Shout out to Kareem Ali for putting yo on to the yeah for the yeah. So yeah, keep moving. Let's go. We did Life. We did TX. We did ATA. Let's go with this.
Real niggas can't stop it. Gangs man from the top, bitch. Got a bad bitch, ain't dying. Ain't letting up, I'm riding. No Pikachu, no hiding. Got a bad bitch, I'm guiding. Gotta hold me tight, keep it silent. Real nigga ain't letting up. Real niggas don't give a fuck. Gangs man, no fuck. I love them, a spad dog, give them what they want. ABM here, y'all hear none. Gas mix seat gon' bump. Gas mix seat gon' bump. They shaking ass, even below ones. Real niggas, they from a hood. Real niggas that smoke good. Real niggas that bang blind. I wish a fuck nigga really would. Real niggas that a hard shit. I did it big, gotta keep it still. Gas here like the B-bill, ain't letting up, ain't showing fear. Real shit, I don't stress to the pain talk, y'all don't hit. Up all night, dick to the knee. Gone dick for her, gone out to eat. The whores out, they selling cheap, ain't paying shit. With a mouthpiece and the views up, ain't shit free. Y'all buy a view, just all I see. We smoke strong like the gas fee, ain't letting up, y'all hearing me. Act up, don't never speak like this all bitch, know what I mean. Test shit, y'all gon' see this bitch hit like a comedy.
Test shit, y'all gon' see this bitch hit like a comedy.
Oh, well, first of all, that was the wrong graphic at the end of that. I definitely apologize for that. That was the wrong graphic. However, that was the right song, but that was the wrong graphic for that. That was not like the Oracle at all. They said that a rock and a rave. Talk to me, people. Where the votes at? Where the votes at? Where the votes at? I see a few votes, but where the votes at? Where the votes at? Oh yeah, that just be worse. Let me make sure. Hold it. Yeah. All right. Christina's good with it. Tudor's good with it. All right. Simba said it was a little outdated. All right. I'm gonna check the. I'm gonna make sure the length of that song was appropriate. Yep, I double checked the length of the song. That was the right length of the song. It was very short, 1 minute and change. Quiet Storm say he's good with it. So I'm gonna need the votes. Y'all got. I'm gonna pay one bill when I come back. The fate of the song shall be decided. All right. We ain't got time tonight, y'all. We got a lot of songs. So here we go. Put some mobile print in.
Mobile Printing, additional warehouse facility. 126 North Clinton Street, Baltimore, Maryland. Provides all of your personal and professional printing needs. From custom labels, custom apparel, vehicle graphics, pop-up and storefront signage, printing materials for events, and much more. Voted Baltimore's best business is Printed in Stone. Put some mogul printing on it.
When it's yours, can we do it? Yes. Big collection, big banners for your business. Let me mogul up your section floor, vinyl in your kitchen. Trucker hats, you can sign your name in stitches. When the work be coming right, it's hard not to bring your business. We like the fam, as a staff, we committed to the best experience. A lot is how we living. The goods is what we giving. Hoods pressing your denim, go hard when it match your tennis. My God, I like where you get it. I pulled up, merch on me, come and get it. You can have it if you can fit it. Can you dig it?
Put some mogul printing on it.
A Gritty Gang, you're asking, is it possible to diss a police brutality song? Yes, it is. Let me tell you, we've had people spray songs from niggas who died. I played a song from a nigga who was dead, they sprayed it. They'll spray a gospel song if they don't like it, you know. So I expect you to be honest. All right. So where we at? Tudor said he want to feature. He likes that song. Duchess, can you please give me the count, sweetheart? I appreciate that. Or someone give me a count so we can move on. Thank you very much. What's the count? Let me see. Okay, people still voting. Let's go, y'all. I need the full count. We got to move. We got more songs to go. So we got fantastic. We got your vote. What's the count, y'all? Can I get an honest broker? I need the count. Thank you very much. Duchess, are you here? Can I get a count? Light, can I get a count? Christina, can I get a count? Quiet. Somebody give me a count, please, so we can move on. All right, y'all gonna force me to count. You dirty mamma campus. All right. Thank you, Life. 7 sprays, 6 plays. Ooh, that's close. Oh, that's close. All right, however, it is what it is. We're gonna make the call. But I will tell you who that was just because it was so close. I will tell you who that was. I think that was Well, the way it was labeled was Gas Man Spaz. Or Gas Man. So it may be Spaz. Oh, no, Flow. I think Flow. I don't know. It was labeled Gas Man Spaz Flow. I don't know. Y'all gotta label y'all shit accordingly and appropriately, please. Because again, I ain't screaming this shit, y'all. All right? You sing your music, I'm gonna play your music. If you like, it is what it is. So anyway, diligence is due. It wasn't bad, meaning like the count wasn't bad, so I'm not gonna disrespect it, right? However, we gotta do what we gotta do.
Me and you got to step out back. Hey, it was just a misunderstanding. No it ain't. It ain't no misunderstanding. We can all be some fighting motherfuckers in here this evening. Bring your ass, nigga. Come on. Come on. You gonna have to learn to respect me.
I don't make the news, I just read the paper. However, that was close. So yeah, let's keep moving though. Let's go with, we got that out the way, let's go with this right here.
You fools can't hold this.
My man Jamming One, my guy.
What's up, Ali?
We finally get to work together, man. I've been hearing what you've been doing. I like what I've been hearing, man. So the beat you've been cooking up.
Yeah, I got a little something like this one for you, boy. Music sounding good in that, boy?
Turn me up in the phones a little bit, yeah. Check, check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2.
All right, we good.
All right, play it.
So y'all really gonna pretend like y'all don't remember what it is you're dealing with?
I see y'all out there.
See, we all got haters and we all got doubters.
Indeed.
But you can't throw shade at what don't already shine, you feel me?
Word.
Just remember this, they don't hate the good ones, they only hate the great. I will beat you with the breast sagging off of the chest of some meth head, trying to trade you head for a dose. I'll swing them titties, hit you, leave you lumpy and gross. I'm the type that might kill you to death, to haunt your ghost. They hype you, I could never accept, was never impressed. Nigga, I'm official, pull a tech on the rep. Take the fat flesh of Lizzo and smother your breath. These new rappers are lesser, they pussy passive aggressive. I'm the master teacher, poet pusher the lesson. Pass the blessing, you're moving backwards direction. Purist expressing, I'm pushing past progression. Here's the thing, if you say Sean Carter's the king, then I'm the metaphysician. Might be a better physician, operating on words to bend the meanings within them. Y'all atrocious, so I hope you notice I troll. Flow ferocious, I still ferocious your soul. The goal of every song I ever wrote or composed is to decompose your bones and melt the marrow in holes. So you remember now?
I bet you do.
I hear your silence out there, man. It's so loud right now. See, a lot of them like to ignore you if you ain't in none of the clicks. But here's the thing, you gotta be so great that they can't ignore you. Hey yo. Paragraphs indented, when I invented the consensus, my shit transcended. Little dudes mouthing off, they might get stitches. Work up an appetite, yeah, you might eat chicken. When my pimp hand is hungry, I feed it bitches. Look. From your position, if I was the opposition, I would've opted out, but you opted not to listen. Now you're face to face with a dragon, breathing and hissing. Tail wagging savage, decapitating the victim. One drop of the toxin, I spit in your face is missing. Disfigure your features with creatures you don't believe in. You question what you see and the reason your faith is missing. Look at you now, denim's your new religion. What you need to understand is there's a life after this one. I'm Mariah carry you niggas over like long division. I'm swift, I'm a mirage, I will dodge a barrage. Bomb your garage, I hope to God that your entourage was in it. You dinosaurs, I soar through oceans of stars. Some of these bars, then rain them down like meteors that ended. I'm indignant, menacing, I'm a monster. Finish him like a mobster, dismembering the proper. Sending niggas fishing, have them sleeping with lobsters. You know, you can do the exact same thing that someone else does, but you can do it way better. You could be separated by like 3 standard deviations, but they'll acknowledge them, but they won't give you the credit you deserve just because it's you. You know, when I think about it, I'm really glad we had this discussion. That's all I got though. This was just a reminder. Alright, anything else? Alright, you can fade me out.
All right. Y'all like that. That was Kareem Ali, y'all. Y'all saw it. Y'all know who it is. Y'all saw the video. Y'all watch what I watch. All right, y'all. That's what it is. Kareem Ali. Yo calls that the reminder. Let's keep it moving. Let's go with, let's play yo.
fuck up on my face. Give me space. I'm running to the money, boy. I'm on the way. A bunch of hating ass niggas, yo, they in the way. Turn it up, nigga, now they really finna hate. I'm about to kill them out dead, nigga, dig a grave. So much money now, boy, shit, I can't behave. Going broke, swear to God, that's a scary thing. But mama taught a nigga not to worry things. My lady asked if I love her or is it all a game? Then ask me why I'm screaming money over everything. But it all know. She think I do it just to make it explode. Maybe I do this shit just because I'm sticking to the code. Shit, maybe she right, but only I know. You can't just be going around and telling a nigga go. I know I used to be a dog, but baby, we been through this. It's different with settling down, cause I don't usually do this. Real.
I don't really do this.
I don't usually do this.
Hard for me not to kill it. Do this.
Where the gas at? Smoke something. Just hit my plug like let a nigga hold something. My lady tripping like I broke something. If you don't fuck with me, let a nigga know something. Labels will come in and you don't want it. You gon' make my young boys fuck around and smoke something. But we don't really want it to go that far. Just know I'm on the way, I'm in the car. If my phone don't ring with niggas talking some business. Before I press that button and start the ignition, it's gon' be a war, please don't make a nigga planet. Cause I swear this shit is gone down like the Titanic. And my little niggas said they been ready to pull up. Don't make me tell them pull up. Don't make me get you jumping like a double dub. Cause niggas gon' pull up like they tryna muscle up.
I don't really do this.
Hard for me not to kill these niggas, cause I don't usually do this. I don't usually do this.
Hard for me not to kill it.
Cause I don't usually do this. Oh, niggas thought that I was done with it. I'm just doing this for therapy. I'm having fun with it. John told me how to do this, so it's only right that I do this. I don't write, I just put my life into this. So fuck a deal how I'm coming now. I'm the only nigga that make it dope when I dumb it down. You a bad liar if you tell me that I'm lying now. Since I just spotted your ass, you going in that fire now. Bird nigga.
I don't really do this.
Hard for me not to kill these niggas, cause I don't usually do this. I don't usually do this.
Hard for me not to kill it.
Cause I don't usually
do this.
All right, y'all. Look like y'all like that. Look, yeah. All right, we ain't gonna hold water. That was that Genius? I think that was Genius. Call it, I don't usually do that. I don't usually do this. All right. Yeah. All right. Amadeus says he like that. We'll keep moving. Let's go with, and again, please make sure you're liking the broadcast. I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much. Let's see. We did that. We did that. We did that. Let's go with this.
Combined titans in the lab, elevated cadence and crystal mystical creations. My first draft, a hovercraft. They write the dumber math, telepath for connection. No, I telepath, that's directions. Notepads, a transporter pad. Beam me up to the ship. They couldn't spit dope shit, but fecal matter and crack packed under their lip. You ain't nice, rappers slip on they ice. I turn the mic into a vice grip. Strike quick, device under the skin to record every brainwave that rhymes. Third eye moves the water in my body like the moon tide. You soon die. Every step a new concept, take it in stride. See the truth in the mirror from the other side. In a time where clone presidents thrive and born kings die. Look inside a universe within the verse and you. That's where the truth lies. That's where the truth shines. What up? What up?
Birds in the sky cry. I could never try. Don't lie, you don't know why. Birds in the sky cry. I could never try. Don't lie.
Found the data in a download a copy of the Kala Chakra. Bad Hatter, underground future where they plug microphones like phones into the back end of Shambhala. 7 chakra, holy potent set, smoked and blessed, compose a different set, burn the best, goats, halal chef, a writer of code that turns into lyrical quotes, powered by fighter jets, vision conveys displayed deeds. They all seen, wordplay obscene, but still the hate breeds. So I remain most high, like Yasin Bey with some great weed. Rap whores with weak tactics in store. They speak graphic, but be holographic. I walk through them like doors. My pen's cursed, spit hardcore, like Little Kim's mouth filled with Biggie's final verse. In the year 55,000, where vinyl was made from dirt, and land is a scarce product, so the product becomes music infused with blood. They love the bass like drugs, the fate like love. Just to taste the latest message and analyze the reflection. Put his method on dubs. What up? What up?
You don't know I birds in the sky cry. I could never try. Don't die, you don't know I birds in the sky cry. I could never try. Don't die.
All right, y'all. Listen, I don't make the news, I just read the paper. Fantastic Beats likes it. ATA says, you know what, who produced this? Let me see if I can tell you who produced it. In the meantime, please count the votes. I appreciate that. I'll tell y'all who produced it in a half second. That was also an exclusive, and that was produced by Jammer One. So we had two songs on the show tonight produced by Jammer One. So that was a Jammer One production, APA. That one and the Kareem Ali one was a Jammer One production. 5 plays, 8 sprays. That's close enough to tell you who it is. That was Lyrical Leviathan. And he featured Moonchild on the hook. And he calls that Inside Out Mirror. All right. So that's what he calls that. Unfortunately, it didn't make the cut, according to y'all, because 8 sprayed and 5 played. So with that said, diligence is definitely due. However, good job on y'all know my rule. If y'all walk out of here with one appreciative listener, then you left with something, right? Denzel rule, right? You came in here with nothing, you left with something. Have at it, huh? In the meantime, between time, yeah.
That was close. That was close. You almost there.
My ass! And let that be a reminder never to fail me again.
Again, I don't make the news, I just read the paper. Let's go with this.
Yeah. They say I sound like I'm from the West. Feel this. New York in the blood, I'ma rep the city. They think I'm ordinary, nigga, they ain't fucking with me. Got a whole lot of tracks, spit a whole lot of facts. We up in the club, we got the hoes in the back. Legendary shit, niggas gonna react. Niggas on the attack, got no time to relax. Shit baking, yeah, it's on, that's a fact. Thick in the thighs, you gotta call that a snack. Back in the days, they would've called me a Mac. It's New York, nigga, but put the globe on my back. Heat for you non-believers, I guess I'm overachieving. Fuck being broken, I ain't trying to break even. Fly nigga shit, take a ride in the whip. She know the vibe, you can slide on the champagne. Play a whole lot of games, the Rolex long and I forgot a lot of names. Health is wealth, writing shit for myself. Only understand fate and I remain on the shelf. Trying to do the best with the hand I was dealt. It was time to break up and she ain't care how I felt. Like it when she hear it, the liquor gotta chill it. Ain't chasing the fame, I'm just trying to make a living. Body moving, feel it, she know she gotta feel it. It ain't no mistake, rough road for the realest. Celebrating business, trying to make a decision. Put the family in a position to making millions. Dancing, got her moving her ass. She ain't worried about a thing, middle finger to pass. Pour another drink, you know we got a link. Saposexual shit, yeah I like the way you think. On the brink of making it, sponsor know I'm taking it. Another hot summer for the streets, music bringing heat.
You can't keep Blizzy down, yo. Yo, you can't keep my man Blizzy down, yo. Y'all smelled it as soon as I press play, yo. Yeah, that was, yeah. I ain't mad, Blizzy. I'm mad. And if you don't know Blizzy, we renamed you Blizzy. But yeah. Yo, that was Scotty. That's Scotty Black, man. Scotty Blizzy, man. Scotty Blizzy, man. He back. That was a good one, Scotty. I ain't mad, Scotty. Y'all smelled that new letter as soon as I pressed the button, yo. All right, y'all. Scotty calls that. What does Scotty call that? Scotty calls that eternity. All right. Shout out to Scotty, man. All right, let's go. Yes, sir, Scotty. Keep improving, brother. Keep improving. Keep those mixes the mixed quality, man. That's what's been shooting you in the foot for, like, you know what I mean? A few songs, but you keep that mixed quality, brother. The vibe is vibing, bro. The vibe is vibing. All right, let's go with keep moving, man. Where we at? Where we at? Am I missing it? I got that. I played. Hold on, I'm all the way up there. No, I'm down here. Okay. All right. How about this right here?
More pain, more deaths, more homicides. You never know when it's your time. You gotta take that ride to that pearly white gate. That pearly white gate. To that pearly white gate. That pearly white gate. More pain, more deaths, more homicides. You never know when it's your time. You gotta take that ride to that pearly white gate. That pearly white gate. To that pearly white gate, that pearly white gate. Pouring out liquor for all the lost niggas. And for all the ones that I lost, nigga. Damn, I'm lost, nigga. Without my dogs, nigga. My bros, Jay and Day Day, I miss y'all niggas. Y'all forever in my heart, niggas. Ever dealing with life after death. It's so hard, my niggas. The pain never stops. Just learn to move on. Holding on to memories and what keep me going. Reminiscing about the past and all the blunts we passed. It was shots back to back with Jay drunk ass. Reconnected with Day Day, then I found out he passed. Who would've known the last time we talked would be the last? If I find out who did it, I'ma kill they ass. That's on his moms, them bitch niggas won't have a chance. And she can hold me to it, all I need is one chance. She can hold me to it. More pain, more deaths, more homicides. You never know when it's your time, you gotta take that ride. To that pearly white gate, that pearly white gate. To that pearly white gate, that pearly white gate. More pain, more deaths, more homicides. You never know when it's your time, you gotta take that ride. To that pearly white gate, that pearly white gate. To that pearly white gate, that pearly white gate. Every time a baby born, another person dies. Looking death in his eyes, all you see is cries. Tears from lost souls whose life was chose. The end of the road, curtains closed. Pray they make it home to that white gate. And when I'm called on, pray I'm headed that way. I talk with the Lord, is heaven my destination? Or will I be crucified, burning in hell, cremation? For all the hurt I've done, the pain I've caused. No matter right or wrong, I take the blame for it. No need to point fingers, I take the blame for it. I'm a man of my word, I stand on it. I can't accept death knowing my kids straight. It's not a day that go by that I don't pray.
Man, almost took one for the team. All right. Let's see what y'all talking about in the chat. Let's go back to this. All right. See what y'all talking about. No, you know what? It was a little. You right, Bizzle. It was a little bit of Uncle Murder. Yeah, no, I was feeling that second verse, fantastic. And sorry about your loss, Butler. You said you was on the fence purge until the end. The end was better than I like the ending better than the beginning. What made you dip out on the end? Because the ending I actually liked the ending. Oh, you said it just died? Okay. Okay. Keep voting, y'all. Keep voting. We making good time. But I still want to get out of here so I can try to get something to eat. All right. And while y'all voting, I'm gonna go ahead and pay one last bill. All right.
Do you need to hang your TV? Are you tired of trying to do it yourself? Maybe you think your TV's too heavy. You have no idea where to put your TV. You can't keep it level. Maybe you can't find a stud. Giggity. Or maybe you called other professionals, but it just didn't work out. Now it's time to call Hangman TV Mounting. No job too big or too small. Give us a call or text 443-680-3795. That's 443-680-3795. Hangman TV Mounting. Give us a call. We guarantee to leave you hanging.
All right. I like that. Keep the feedback and vote going. I need a count though. What's the final count on the vote? What's the final count on the vote? Yeah, my critique is I would have liked a lot less of the of nigga rhyming, because nigga doesn't rhyme with nigga. However, I did hear the in between rhyming of the word before nigga, so I get what was going on there. However, when you say nigga so much at the end is a rhyming part, it takes away from those middle parts that you are rhyming when you do it too much. So that will be my critique on the first verse. I did like the ending verse though. That's my critique. However, I need the final votes, please. Duchess, do you have the final vote, sweetheart? Because I did see votes coming through. Ooh, 6 and 6. Okay. If Duchess confirms that, we'll go ahead and do what we need to do with that. If it's 6 and 6, I'm gonna let it through. It didn't annoy me enough to spray it. However, it wouldn't make my playlist. Because of what I said in the beginning. However, if it came on, I wouldn't turn it off. All right. Oh, and Ed played it, so it is what it is. So that was well, y'all know who it was. That was ER Tudor. All right. Y'all see him in the chat. All right. And he called that White Gate. Let's keep it moving. Here we go. Listen, please send me music. Do not wait to the day of to send me music, because that's just not the way I like to do things. So please send me music early in the week. Send me music now. If you're on the show now and you want music played for next week, send me music tonight. All right? So shout out to whoever just sent me music in my inbox. I did see that come through. You will not be played tonight. You'll get on next week. Someone else sent me music like at 6:30 or something. 7, you won't get on tonight. You'll get on next week. All right? I appreciate y'all. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's go with this right here. Yeah.
Standing on grown man business, that's the time of day. Masked man on the rhythm, try and run the fade. Plans on the table, we gon' run the play. I was the man in the middle, now I'm head of state. It's all elementary, I'm about to school these niggas. My onboard telemetry say I'ma lose these niggas. The plan is Japan to grind them Mount Fuji, nigga. The sand in my hand, Dubai dreams, take a picture. But you ain't lived till you seen a real nigga get it from the mud. They shine different, I don't live my condition. There's a science with it. I guess I'm Bill Nye, more like Walt White. I wield the skills like the sword of Conan on the mic. No need to speed, let it breathe. Like the blunt, time's your weapon, shoot your gun. Before your clip run out, the sour taste of failure made the sweetness of success a route. The truth became a lie, a hookup became a finesse. Times do what they do, that's why I move and say less. Tight circles keep them right around my family, I'm blessed. I had a love story, it wasn't romantic, but love hurts too, so it wasn't that tragic. Investing in the fruits of my labor, got my garden looking like the Amazon to a hater. But regardless, my crops busting, my season's the greatest. We eating for ages, get on grown man business, that's the time today. Masked man on the rhythm, try and run the fade. Plans on the table, we gon' run the play. I was the man in the middle, now I'm head of state. Oh, he got the juice like EQ in the booth. You might break a tooth biting what I do. Bad bitch aroma is the scent from my room. She mad that it's over, part 2 coming soon. In more ways than one, I'm Superman soaked in the sun, coming back to show what I become to everyone. Time keep ticking while my clock stay broke. Fine line between having and dead ass broke. Where's the lie? Driving the Bentley, you barely surviving. Car costs more than a home, you barely alive. And bust your chrome, now a cell is what you reside in, or a box. Like you trapped in the closet hiding, man. Don't play for consequences, play for result. Stop swimming in the kiddie pool, jumping with the darts. Bars on their head like battery with assault. Life is subjective, what I give you is art, straight from the heart. Let's go. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, listen. A good piano loop, yo. No, it was clean. I give you that also, fantastic. It was clean. Listen, I want to shout out everyone who tuned in tonight. Of course, my regulars, good brother Ed, Life, ATA Purge, both Christina's, my esteemed wife, Duchess. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Red Room, Quiet, Jan, Gotti, thank y'all. DMV Murder, J Murder rather. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. My lovely mother-in-law, Miss T, thank you for tuning in. Like the Oracle. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend what we do here. We have dope community conversations. We try to put food for thought in the room to Thor. And we showcase music from artists who are trying to get their music out to people who may not have heard them before. So make sure you tell somebody what we're doing and why we're doing it and where we're doing it at. All right? Again, I greatly appreciate y'all. We got Lovely Lace project is dropping very shortly. Life the Oracle project is dropping. If you have a project, do me a favor, drop it in the chat right now if you have a project out or it's dropping. If you have a show coming up, drop that in the chat as well. Yeah, if you have a service, drop that in the chat right now. Before we get off, I want to see all that going in the chat right now. Drop that in the chat right now, y'all. If you have a business, if you have a show coming up, if you have a project coming out, I need you to drop that in the chat right now. Your network is your net worth. All right. And if you need a producer, listen, all roads. This is what we're doing. All roads will lead. All roads are going to lead back. This is what we're doing. If you need a producer, make sure you tap in with Lovely Lay. Gritty Gang, I expect this to happen. I expect Lovely Lay and Shay Ray to have something dropping in the next few months. I expect that. All right. Like the Oracle has a show. At the Jubilee Art in Baltimore. It's on 1947 Pennsylvania Ave. She's hosting it. All right. I think that's Friday. Lovely Lady Beat Project, Fly High. All right. No, definitely. Lego definitely be all in the song, all in the videos, and it's gonna be well worth it. Well worth it. Lovely Lady got whatever you need, y'all. She got that. Let's go. What else? I know y'all got some stuff going on. Lovely Lady's project is out right now. Y'all heard the joint I played earlier with Freeway. Stop fronting. It's out right now. Lovely Lady has not had a song, has not failed us yet. All right. Hey, Ed, I'm gonna make that happen. I'm gonna make that happen. So, hey, yeah, I'm gonna make that happen, Ed. I'm gonna go ahead and collab. I'm gonna go ahead and plug that in. Oh, it's out 9/20. It's out 9/20. There we go. Christina's gonna DM Light. That's what we talking about. Red Room. Please drop how they can book sessions at Red Room in Wilmington, Delaware. All right, let's do that. Your network is your net worth. I expect everyone to be connected with somebody. All right, diligence is due. People. Act accordingly. Nadi is another dope producer. If y'all need production from Nadi, please throw out your info. All right. Again, I greatly appreciate y'all. This is my first show as a married man. Bang, bong. Yeah, I ain't got no weed, but yeah. Definitely got a ring put on it. God's Got a Special on Studios. $30 includes the beat. Listen, give a lay, y'all. All right, in the meantime, between time, send me music, shakvaluemedia@gmail.com. Make sure you like the broadcast if you haven't. Make sure y'all safe in these streets. Keep your radar on. And get that guy on the camera on my face.